Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's call a locksmith together. Call a locksmith! Alright, so I'm going to call Eddie.
The key! It won't fit!
Hi.
Call the locksmith!
Eddie? You gonna spend the night with him? Are you dating someone else too? Phoenix grabs a phone from my hand, holding
Really?
it. Phoenix grabs a phone from my hand, holding it away from me because he thinks for some reason Eddie is another dude, even though he's never been jealous of my actual male friend. So
really,
this is weird, and your behavior
and
doesn't
also,
make sense. Eddie, who? Why do you have Why do you have a problem with Eddie if you don't have a problem with Corey?
And
like
also don't have a problem with Dylan, and don't have a problem with Rye. Like, genuinely. Like,
also going,
seriously.
You don't know what other men I talk to either, at all. You've never policed my
Grandpa?
actions.
What about my grandpa, huh?
The only actions you've policed is making me go to bed.
The
locksmith! Oh. Right. Sorry. Do you understand that I'm literally in a legal pact with your elders to marry one of you? Who cares who the fuck I'm calling?
Right?
Oh right. I forgot about that. How did I forget about that? You know what? I haven't slept in like 3 days since I started dating you. I'm just really running off of like...
Coffee.
I discovered coffee. Anxiety and horniness right now. Like, so I don't know what I'm doing.
I haven't had sex in weeks.
I know, it's been a really bad time. It's really bad. I'm sorry.
Phoenix forever sad.
Sheepishly.
Like, don't be a dick, though. Just because you haven't had sex doesn't give you freedom to be an asshole.
Also, maybe coffee makes you an asshole. Maybe you should lay off. Yeah, maybe I should. He hands the phone back to me, and I stare at him like, where did that come from? I make the call, which only takes 2 whole minutes while he stares at me anxiously the whole time for no reason.
Okay, I was gonna say that So that could be a literal sarcasm, which only takes 2 minutes. But if you know people who've been in abusive, controlling relationships, they time you.
It is so unfortunate.
They time
both
you.
ways.
This,
This
I'm
is
like,
unfortunate.
this is weird. I don't like this.
Don't like
what
it.
the absolute fuck?
He's on his way. I can't remember that the owner of the shop, my literal grandpa, would have a key for this that could work on the outside, or he could identify how he wants to handle his own jammed lock. But I'll just call a locksmith and see what happens.
I don't like this.
Want something to drink while we wait? You'll have to pay for it because I can't just give it to you. But we could totally buy something. No, you sit down, Small. I know my way around the kitchen.
I can make a mean-ass latte. I've learned how to do it in the past 3 days, and it's my favourite.
You see what I did was all your female co-workers that would hit on me like crazy, I had them teach me how to use all this barista stuff when you weren't at work. Because you've been not at work a lot, actually.
A lot.
Like, doing a lot of things. Anyway, they're all really nice. I especially like, like Harmony. She's really good with all these machines.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty nice.
So you're allowed to now talk to people that are girls, but I'm not allowed to talk to guys?
I think, okay, it was a bad shit move. I apologize. I don't write my own personality, all right? Jerk. All right, looks at the screen like they're in the office.
I'm
all right.
Judging you.
You're always working so hard. You're not literally, in the narrative of the game. But I seem to think you are, so that's fine.
I believe in you.
Let me serve you for once, because you've served me every time I come in here and order something. I usually just sit around and troll the place, like one of those freeloader customers that really I'm taking up space that other paying customers could be using, just because, I don't want to be alone outside in the cold. I might be talking about personal stuff. Anyway, so I will actually serve you. How about that?
Yeah, sure, sounds nice.
Hey,
I
sure.
guess.
Phoenix makes us some tea, taking extra care with the task, like he just learned how to do it.
Like,
I can do this.
I got it.
Puts a Keurig tea thing in. I got it.
I know how this works. I got it.
Feeling touched, seeing him like that. This is kind of cute. That something cute and friendly still happens, even if you turned him down for the romantic scene.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of charming. As far as the writing goes, as much as there are things about this I don't specifically like, this piece of you don't immediately get kicked out of the scene and, well, bye, on to the next boy, and it just continues realistically going, is kind of charming, but also weird based on the other stuff.
Right, and also a little bit out of left field since they haven't really done this too much with
most of the stuff, you turn them down or the paid scene goes by and that's the end of the scene.
And you're a bit like, thanks?
So their pacing is a little bit all over the place, but this is kind of cute. He also I'll just wear my dragon stuff around the kitchen. It's fine. Little ears.
He's like, I need to keep glowing.
I gotta keep glowing. I have to keep having a fireball in my hand while I make tea. He's really careful because he's got a fireball in one hand. He's making tea one-handed.
Nope, he's a glow stick.
Tea one-handed.
Glow stick.
Glow stick.
coming out of his chest, you know, 'cause
Right.
He got the heated fire, so that's why he's glaring.
That's what I said. Fire, and that's why he has his shirt low. You know.
Yeah.
So that he can illuminate things.
Yep. You're going,
I love it.
Yes,
I love
perfect.
it. Everyone's like, his shirt's low because he's like, it's literally cultural, so we can get the light out. You jerk.
Right.
Like, geez, everyone wears them like this, so we can light things up if we need to.
Oh.
Oh.
That's really fascinating, actually.
Honestly, that's really relevant. Right. I never knew that ever, and I've lived next to them my whole life. Shit, I should have paid attention to my Prince classes, shouldn't I? Ugh.
Dylan.
I can't help feeling touched, seeing you like this. Dylan, I totally know why they dress like that. And we, even if we had that power, would never dress like that. We'd just bring a torch.
Why?
Why? Damn. Even though we got locked in here, this really isn't so bad. Though I should be still telling my grandpa that this happened.
Yeah, because he's going to need to replace the door.
At least Phoenix and I got to spend some time together. Unless the locksmith, is the locksmith going to jimmy it, or are they going to shim it, or are they going to uninstall it and go, here's a new one because that one's busted, and then we're going to have a bill for our grandpa?
Good question.
It would be really appropriate to have a financial authority here on things.
Though honestly, we have learned replacing doors is not as hard as people make it out to be.
It's dark.
Or at least
we recently replaced the doorknob, and we were super proud of ourselves. And we are, as adults, both of us have learned how to replace windshield wipers. And my friend Scandal here taught me how to replace wiper fluid, which is cool because it's super freaking simple, but I didn't know how, so I was afraid to do it.
And also,
and we both replaced
antifreeze, I've shown you that.
And the antifreeze, and we both have replaced a doorknob recently together. It was super cool. And I just finished, which I know how to do a lot of manual labor stuff, but I just finished putting a wire dog on the fence, which I didn't know that's what it was called. It's basically just a sort of support wire along the bottom of a chain link fence that makes the whole thing more stable. And it was kind of cool.
It's very useful.
Anyway, but it wasn't installed on this property. Like, it was only it was probably still a quarter of the way unfinished or whatever. And so I just put the last of it on. It was pretty cool. Yeah. All right.
Hey, you guys, what's up?
Right. A while later, we see Eddie waving at us through the window. I couldn't see Phoenix through the window, but I can see Eddie through the window. Fortunately, Phoenix has doused his glowing, beautiful flame. Yes! He is here. God, I'm hungry because I won't eat the overstock. And I'm so glad.
There's probably some you could probably eat because they were going to throw it out.
I don't have to sleep
on
on
this
this
toast. I always think
toast.
it's interesting where there actually are a lot of companies that are like, you're not allowed to eat the food, even if they're going to throw it away. I'm like, why not? It's
because
still
it's bad for capitalism.
It kind of is.
That is really it.
Which is really frustrating.
Giving food away, giving products away is bad for capitalism, and so you don't do it.
Yep.
Which I think is terrible.
I
would support supporting the people and selling a little bit less sometimes because, but they got the shirts for free. Why would they shop? Plenty of people will still shop if you give them free things all day long.
Oh my God, fresh bread always tastes better than old bread. Yes. It makes total fucking sense.
Like, if you've been buying day-old donuts and you've been doing it for months or years, buy a fresh donut. You will be like, oh my God, I forgot.
Right?
Like, they're so different.
Yes.
Yes! Come on, Phoenix! Time to go!
Freedom!
Oh, we have to wash these dishes real quick.
Oh, shit.
And how the night wraps up is unimportant.
What are you doing, Small?
Trying to explain to you about how I got locked into your shop last night. They had to replace the entire deadbolt because it was broken on the inside. And you owe me $80 for the locksmith fee and $180 more for the lock fee. And, that. But I didn't call you for any of it. So I'm letting you know.
Why are you glaring at your closet like that?
Because I hate
We are now
clothing.
starting to really aggressively jump around, and this is getting disorienting.
This is super weird. Like, what? I was just thinking about how I'm going to start packing soon. Why are you in my room staring at me, staring at my closet?
Because I noticed your door was open.
And so I saw you looking really contemplative and confused. You know what? I've been in customer service, my child. It's like when you walk down the grocery aisle and you see someone just looking really constrained at a jar of spaghetti sauce or the entire aisle of spaghetti sauce.
And you go,
can I help you? And it's just, it's that customer service instinct. Okay, fair, Grandpa, that's fine.
Can I assist?
How I'm going to have to start packing soon. Oh, you won't have need for any of those things once you go there. They'll dress you however they want. You'll look like Princess Leia. Thanks.
Great. You know, actually, what I think is really funny? So Carrie Fisher actually talked about that, where she actually asked if they could make the costume more explicit.
More revealing than it originally was, yes.
Yes,
because she's basically like, if I'm going to wear this thing, I would basically like to own it.
Well, and actually it was the fact that she wanted to deliberately prove a point that you could do anything in whatever costume you were wearing.
Yes, and
so she was like, I will be a powerhouse wearing practically nothing!
Like I said, own it. I'm going to murder a big, badass alien, boss dude.
Right.
I can do that in my underwear.
She's like, I will fucking do it. Fight me.
Yep.
Which I thought was great. So
it's kind of awesome.
Yes.
Carrie Fisher is a legend in that way.
However, it's also interesting that like, a lot of that isn't really necessarily known, but that's one of those things about going in regards to, like, media and what people choose to focus on and also latch
digging
on.
into the fandom.
Right? But that's also, like, a fandom knowledge thing that not everybody knows. So I hope you all have learned something, like, cool today.
But it wasn't, I want to be sexier. It was, I want to show that no matter how you're dressed, you can be freaking powerful.
Yes.
Yes. All right. I don't know how I'm going to decide what to bring with me to the dragon world. Bring it all. It doesn't matter.
It's fine. They'll have plenty of space. Do you need help?
Grandpa, you're so not helpful in this process. No, even though I've asked no questions and I don't know what this will look like and I have no idea what to expect, I don't need your help, the only knowledgeable party here, and I'm definitely not asking the boys. They might think I'm packing for them.
Right. You're going to be okay, Small. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Just stick it all in there. All your thongs and tiny bikinis, and it'll be fine.
But what if I marry Dylan?
It'll still be fine.
You could wear them in the bedroom together with each other.
Alone,
but no one else can see.
Because otherwise Dylan will explode.
Yes. He would just literally turn to ice and then shatter. It's fine.
It's a thing they do. It's fascinating when I learned that about dragons. Well, particularly water dragons.
Grandpa, I'm not going to be okay.
For one thing, I did a damn good job. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
You
were
didn't.
shit at it. You
Both
still
of us
are.
No.
You were an asshole. You were neglectful.
You were
I am emotionally neglected, my dude.
Also, like, your education
And
is
ill-prepared.
Yes.
My social skills are shit. You did not do well.
You also didn't connect, like, Small at all to, like, basically the fact that Small is actually very different compared to a lot of people. If we go with our headcanon that basically
the thing
Small is incredibly, basically, able privileged.
Yeah, so in canon, they're like dragon slayers have incredible, especially the dragon slayer princess, has incredible power and can match essentially the strength and skill and ability powers of all her potential suitors.
Yes.
So we are genetically privileged, you know, like absolutely healthy creature that has never had joint pain or exhaustion or achy muscles or a sprained knee or anything.
I've never been hungover.
Nope.
Nothing.
Never had like just terrible like indigestion or acid reflux or whatever. We are freaking healthy.
Never gotten a cold, never gotten sniffly.
Or whatever.
Never had an allergic reaction. Screw that.
Except for the lactose.
Except for the lactose.
Goddamn, all dragons lactose intolerant. We just assumed dragon slayers weren't. No.
Not all of us. For another, all three dragon princes are wonderful boys.
They're not wonderful men or wonderful adults or wonderful people. They're specifically wonderful boys.
They're all wonderful boys and not like capable leaders or, you know, thought-provoking or well-organized.
Or would be good partners for you or would be good spouses or are going to be great leaders.
They're all sexy as fuck.
Yeah, that's just because you had them all in your bed that first night because you couldn't figure out what to do with them.
I did, though, eventually figure it out.
Sigh. They are. Based on the fact that I've met almost no one in my entire life, and I really had my whole entire romantic and sexual awakening during the course of this story, they're the best.
That's all I've got.
Are my first
I haven't watched any other media or
crush
stories.
Ever. I've never had a crush on anything except for in my own head and then these boys.
Wild.
Damn.
So, which one of them has captured your heart? Grandpa?
Grandpa? Excuse you?
I need to know which one I can hit on.
Which ones are left over for me?
You can tell me.
It's safe. I need to know.
I need to know. I promise I won't say a word.
That's not okay, Grandpa. Ding dong.
Yeah, because...
Bye. Someone's at the front door. Escape. Escape.
Goodbye.
Bye. I'll get it. Woo!
Ah!
Yep, flings.
Aye.
Bye. That's not the front door.
Oh,
look. All of them came together again. I come down to find the dragon princes in the living room together with...
the elders.
They answered the door because the three of them are staying there now.
Yes.
Messengers.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
we have more drama?
Messengers.
Oh my god, this is dragging out so much. So we're starting to get a little bit irritated, but it's fine. Go ahead.
Small, you and the dragon princess have been summoned by the dragon elders. What? Why? Please, just come with us.
What do they want now?
This can't be good.
Come on.
How is it that we know so little about how any of this works? Are we in a political position or not? You know what? You guys are just fucking figureheads, aren't you?
I mean, it happens very infrequently, Phoenix.
I'm bitchy because I'm horny, alright?
I can tell. Stop drinking coffee. Whatever it is, let's face it together.
Alright, the four of us. Here we get
We
this.
are a unit.
And the baby. Right, shit.
Right.
All right. If you haven't seen the baby episode, I recommend it. It's a couple episodes back.
I was gonna die.
It's freaking hilarious. All right. And you understand all these responsibilities that will be expected of you. Thank God someone told me something that I never thought to ask about or even care about or connect to about what I might be doing once I go to the dragon world.
I mean, off screen they told me.
I mean, I didn't mean to say I don't care about any of your culture or your practices or anything. I just, hot boys and princess, it makes you special.
Sorry. We actually don't understand any of them because they're fucking not here on the screen.
And because we can't ask our grandpa or anyone else about
and
any of them.
we don't know what Small knows, and we do not know what anybody... I'm fine.
Well, the world building just happened off screen. You don't want to know about world building. You hate that.
Fuck world building, my dudes, right? Am I right?
I'm obligated to produce an heir. It's already in the making, so we're okay.
Hi,
elders.
What?
Oh, whomst is the father? Yes. Looks at all the boys. No. Them. Shrugging it from dismissive language. I can't believe I sat here for over an hour listening to them go on and on about all my duties and responsibilities.
It's really fucking important. What the absolute shit?
Exalted ones. We would like a word. Please. It was our intention to actually tell this stuff to Small, but she never provided an opening.
It's about this pact.
Oh, we're going to talk about politics. Are we going to talk about politics?
We don't believe in forcing Small to go through with this.
Huh? They're standing up for me,
God.
But does this mean that then Mr. Fox and Rosemary will have to die because I went back on my promise? Literally the only reason I made this is because of this thing. Wait, are we not talking about that promise? We're talking about the actual pact with all the dragon slayers? Hang on, which one are we talking about?
Apparently.
Why? This has been the way it's been done for generations.
Okay, generations? That's been a long fucking time. You
and
guys,
our grandpa's been there the whole time.
He's an ancient-ass motherfucker.
He is.
Do you know, my God, what the fuck?
It's how we have kept the peace for so long. Maybe Grandpa is half dragon. He's one of the products of one of the Dragon Slayer marriages, and that's why he lived so long.
Maybe.
And he just, your kids can do whatever they want.
I mean, you could have maybe
or he could be like a quarter, so he's like another generation down.
Oh, yeah, that's possible.
Like, okay. You are all too young to understand.
Listen, we don't care about the old ways.
Yeah, you're not connected to them and don't have any knowledge of them because you skipped your damn school.
You ran away, so...
Times have changed, as far as everything I know, and I actually did my studies, so why can't we? Look, also, I've seen this really cool movie in, the human world. It's called Brave, and in there, the young people, they decide to do things differently, and I think we could do that. I'll be the red-headed protagonist that just says, let's change it all, okay?
Yeah, why not? All we care about is Small's happiness.
Not our lives, not our livelihoods, not our families, not our kingdoms, not our responsibilities, not our obligations.
Granted, this is not to say that they can't change things.
No, it doesn't.
But this is way more complicated than just Small's happiness.
But in this case, what we care about,
yes.
not all of everything is what we care about is Small's happiness.
Yeah, that is all we care.
She can be happy knowing that she has fulfilled her duty. That is true, and actually a lot of people do get happiness out of that. And in fact, day to day, a lot of people get happiness out of it going, I did my job well. Now, is that the job you want, end all be all of your whole life? There are a lot of people that I have managed that were like, I feel really proud of this thing that I did here in my job, even if I hate my job. So a lot of people actually do, whether they mean to or not, are really proud of doing their duty. However, it doesn't necessarily make them happy.
Yes. And you can find satisfaction, but it doesn't mean you're happy. You can really find moment to moment of being like, this thing makes me happy, or that thing made me happy, or this thing satisfied some itch. But the overall experience, for a lot of people, as far as I understand...
It isn't a deeper, more abiding happiness at all.
Now leave us. And next time, we do not want to hear such talk. Do you understand?
Where are our parents advocating for us? Oh, sorry.
Unless you want to be considered traitors to your own race.
If we were all traitors and you had no heirs of any kind, what would you then do? Because I'd love to see it. Also, how is it that we have a unified council over all of our kingdoms? What is this? A weird democracy? Where we have figurehead royalty?
Sounds like a republic.
Sorry, republic.
But probably more than anything, like a republic
sorry,
with a council.
I'm not familiar with those because I'm in a monarchy, so
That's fine.
I'll survive.
I'm like, it sounds like some sort of interesting mixture.
You literally could put all three of them on the screen, and you just don't.
Yeah, you really can.
You leave Rye off all the time.
Yeah,
Rye gets the least amount of screen time. It's impossible trying to reason with them based on this one attempt and limited parties that we've done it with. It's
Same.
terrible. The end of the world. We could never ask any of their parents to help us.
Sometimes vivre la revolution is important.
You know what? Bringing in more adults can be really helpful. Or
Oh,
just
God,
more
yeah.
people. It can be really helpful. It's fine.
But we're not going to really
This
deal
is
with that,
about as
are
good
we?
as we investigated Mr. Fox.
That's so unfair to you, Small. You can't do this.
I mean, apparently they can. It's okay. As far as I know, I'm going to have very little choice in my life anyway. I can handle it.
That's not the point. God, it makes me so angry to see you treated this way.
Why don't any of you actually talk to your parents?
Why don't you guys care about the way that also you're being treated?
Yeah, right,
rather
like
than
your
this making
own
it-
treatment.
Weirdly enough, where they care about this is just in relation to them being able to choose relationships with them.
Right?
Other
Small
than-
raises a hand. Don't you care about your own free choice? All of them? Well, I mean, we want to marry you, so, you know. Going, yeah, but also all of your other free choice. If this government is what it is, like, do you care about that?
Right? Do you care about the choices maybe then for your people? How much
Right.
control do you actually have? How much are you basically putting off on other people or whatever it might be? But we'll find out next time in the next episode. So if you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon. We've got some links in the description down below. And I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies. And it
And
was great playing with you. Bye!